Hello students, how are you doing? I hope you are doing great. Today we are going to study first chapter A Triumph of Surgery from your supplementary book Footprints Without Feet 10th class. This is written by James Herriot. Let us see about the author. James Alfred White, who whose birth was on 3rd October 1916 and who died 23rd February 1995. He was known by his pen name James Herriot. He was a British veterinary surgeon and writer who used his many years of experiences as a veterinary surgeon to write a series of books which consisting of stories about animals and their owners. He is best known for these semi-autobiographical works, beginning with If Only They Could Talk in 1970, which spawned a series of movies and television series. Let us see the brief introduction of this chapter. This chapter is about Tricky, who is a small dog, is pampered and overfed by his rich mistress. He falls seriously ill, and his mistress consults a veterinary surgeon. Mrs. Pumphrey thought that the dog's recovery was a triumph of surgery because in 2 weeks Tricky had recovered completely and had been transformed into a hard muscled animal. When Tricky saw her, it leaped into her lap and licked her face. She was so excited that tears started rolling out of her eyes, and she declared Tricky's recovery as a triumph of surgery to express her happiness and her gratitude to doctor. I was really worried about Tricky this time. I had pulled up my car when I saw him in the street with his mistress and I was shocked at his appearance. He had become hugely fat, like a bloated sausage. Bloated means excessive in size or amount, with a leg each other at each corner. His eyes bloodshot and rheumy. Rheumy means watery, wet. Stared straight ahead and his tongue lolled. Lolled means when a dog sit, lie or stand in a lazy and relaxed way. From his jaws, Mrs. Pumphrey hastened, be quick to do something. To explain, he was so listless. Listless means lacking energy or enthusiasm. Mr. Herriot, he seemed to have no energy. I thought he must be suffering from malnutrition. So I have been giving him some little extras between meals to build him up. Some malt and cod liver oil and bowl of Horlicks at night to make him sleep. Nothing much really. Malnutrition means lack of proper nutrition. The narrator starts telling us that how he was worried about Tricky pet dog. The narrator, Mr. Herriot, stops his car as he sees Tricky with his mistress on the road. As the narrator is shocked to see Tricky because he looks like a bloated sausage. He has become very fat, his eyes are red and watery. Mrs. Pumphrey, who is the owner of Tricky, starts giving explanation. She told Mr. Herriot that she thought that Tricky was malnourished because he did not have any energy and excitement. She told him that she used to give him malt, cod liver oil, and a bowl of Horlicks at night, apart from his regular meals, so that he could sleep at night. Although she gave him so much to eat, she says that she doesn't give him much to eat. And did you cut down on the sweet things as I told you? Oh, I did for a bit. But he seemed to be so weak I had to relent. Relent means become less severe or intense. He does love cream, cakes, and chocolates, so I can't bear to refuse him. I looked down again at the little dog. That was the trouble. Tricky's only fault was greed. He had never been known to refuse food. he would tackle a meal at any hour of the day or night, and I wondered about all the things Mrs. Pumphrey hadn't mentioned. Are you giving him plenty of exercise? Well, he has his little walks with me, as you can see, but Hodgkin, the gardener, has been down with lumbago. Lumbago means a pain in the muscles and joints of the lower back, so there has been no ring throwing lately. Then the narrator asks her if she had cut down on his sweets as he had asked her to do, to which she replies that she did it for a while, for some time, but she felt that he was getting weaker, because of which she had to stop being so harsh with him. Also, she says that she is unable to refuse him cakes and chocolates as those are his favorite things. Then the narrator understood Tricky's problem. The dog was very greedy and could eat at any time of the day. He didn't know how to say no to food when his stomach was full. The narrator also thought to himself of all the things that Mrs. Pumphrey would not have mentioned which she fed Tricky. Again, the narrator asked Mrs. Pumphrey whether Tricky was exercising, to which Mrs. Pumphrey replies that she does take him out for walks once in a while, but he is not playing his ring throwing exercise as the gardener who takes him out to play is not coming these days because of pain in his lower back. I tried to sound severe. Severe means strict. Now I really mean this. If you don't cut his foot right down and give him more exercise, he is going to be really ill. You must harden your heart and keep him on a very strict diet. Mrs. Pumphrey wrung her hands. Oh, I will, Mr. Harriot. I am sure you are right, but it is so difficult, so very difficult. She set off, head down along the road, as if determined to put the new regime, a system or ordered way of doing things, that is regime, into practice immediately. The narrator tried to talk seriously to Mrs. Pumphrey and said if she did not control Tricky's eating habits and increase his exercise, he would soon fall ill. He told her that she should stay strong and strict with him and put him on a strict diet. Mrs. Pumphrey accepted that, although she knew that Mrs. Harriot was right, but it was so difficult for him to refuse him for anything. But then she felt the place as if she was now ready to follow the when she left the place as if she was now ready to follow the new routine properly. I watched their progress with growing concern. Tricky was tottering. Tottering means move in a feeble or unsteady way, means लड़खड़ाते हुए चलना. Along in his little tweed. Tweed means a rough surfaced woolen coat. He had a whole wardrobe, a large tall cupboard or recess in which clothes may be hung or stored. Of these coats for the cold weather and a raincoat for the wet days, he struggled on drooping. Drooping means bent downwards limply in his harness. Harness means a set of straps and fittings. I thought it wouldn't be long before I heard from Mrs. Pumphrey. The expected call came within a few days. Mrs. Pumphrey was distraught. Distraught means she was very worried and upset. Tricky would eat nothing, refused even his favorite dishes, and besides, he had bouts of vomiting. He spent all his time lying on a rug, means a floor covering, panting. Panting means out of breath, means half now. Didn't want to go for a walk, didn't want to do anything. The narrator was watching them go and looking at Tricky walking unsteadily. Mr. Harriot was watching them go and looking at Tricky walking unsteadily. Unsteady means लड़खड़ाते हुए जैसे चल रहा था Tricky. The narrator was also looking at the tweed coat that Tricky was wearing. He had a wardrobe full of these coats and also a raincoat for the rainy days. This line also suggests that Mrs. Pumphrey was a rich lady as she had a lot of money to spend on her dog. But the narrator knew that soon he would be receiving a call about Tricky falling ill. It came. And it came. The call came after a few days. Mrs. Pumphrey was very upset as Tricky was not eating anything, not even his favorite dishes, and was vomiting frequently. He didn't even want to do anything. I had made my plans in advance. The only way was to get Tricky out of the house for a period. I suggested that he be hospitalized for about a fortnight. Fortnight means a period of 2 weeks to be kept under observation. The poor lady almost swooned. Swooned means a partial or total loss of consciousness. Means जैसे बेहोशी हो गई थी वो. She was sure he would pine and die if he didn't see her every day. But I took a firm line. Tricky was very ill, and this was the only way to save him. In fact, I thought it best to take him without delay and followed by Mrs. Pumphrey's wailings. Wailing means crying with pain, grief, and anger. I marched, means walk quickly with determination. I marched out to the car carrying the little dog wrapped in a blanket. Being a veterinary doctor, the narrator knew that the only way to get Tricky well was to get him out of the house for a few days. He then suggested to Mrs. Pumphrey that it would be good to get Tricky hospitalized and keep him under observation for 15 days. Upon hearing this, Mrs. Pumphrey nearly fainted. She was sure that if Tricky didn't see her every day, he would surely die. But the narrator kept his words. He told her that this was the only option as Tricky was very ill and this was the only option to save him. The narrator thought it would be best to avoid any delay and get him to hospitalized as soon as possible. He went to their house, and even though Mrs. Pumphrey was crying because she did not want her dog to go away from her, he took the dog, wrapped it in a blanket, and put him in the car. The entire staff was roused, and maids rushed in and out, bringing his day bed, his night bed, his favorite cushions, toys, rubber rings, breakfast bowl, lunch bowl, supper bowl. Realizing that my car would never had all the stuff, I started to drive away. As I moved off, Mrs. Pumphrey with a despairing cry, despairing means showing loss of all hope, cried through an armful of the little coats through the window. I looked in the mirror before I turned the corner of the drive. Everybody was in tears. Out on the road, I glanced. Glanced means take a brief or hurried look. Down at the pathetic means miserable, little animal gasping on the seat by my side. Gasping means गहरे सांस लेना. I petted means touched quickly and gently with the flat of the hand. The head and Tricky made a brave effort to wag. Wag means जानवरों के लिए यूज किया जाता है यूजुअली ये. Move और cause to move rapidly to and fro. टेल के लिए यूज किया जाता है जानवरों की टेल के लिए, टेल हिलाना. Poor old lad, I said, you haven't a kick in you, but I think I know a cure for you. The maids were then woken up and asked to get out all of Tricky's stuff. His stuff included things like his day bed, night bed, favorite cushions, toys, rubber things, rubber rings, breakfast bowl, lunch bowl, his snake bowl. Mr. Harriot knew that all must have won't fit in his car, so he started rushing things. As the doctor was leaving with Tricky, Mrs. Pumphrey threw a lot of coats that Tricky used to wear in the car. As the narrator was turning the car, on the turn he saw through the rear mirror that everybody was crying. He petted the little helpless animal, who responded by wagging his tail. The narrator then thought and told Tricky that He knew that Tricky didn't have any energy, but he surely had a way to get him better. At the surgery, the household dog surged. Surged means move suddenly and powerfully forward and upward. Round me. Tricky looked down at the noisy pack with dull eyes and when put down lay motionless. Motionless means without any motion, not moving, stationary on the carpet. The other dogs after sniffing means smelling, round him for a few seconds decided he was an uninteresting object and ignored him. I made up a bed for him in a warm, loose box next to the one where the other dogs slept. For 2 days, I kept an eye on him, giving him no food but plenty of water. At the end of the second day, he started to show some interest in his surroundings, and on the third day, he began to whimper. Whimper means make a series of low, feeble sounds, excessive of expressive of fear, pain, and unhappiness when he heard the dog in the yard. As soon as they reached the hospital, all the other dogs gathered around the doctor. Tricky looked at all of them, and when the doctor put him down on the carpet, he couldn't even move. The other dogs then sniffed him and thought to themselves that he was a very uninteresting object and that there was no use standing there, and they left. Then the narrator made the bed for Tricky in a warm box along with the other dogs. For 2 days, the narrator kept him just on water and nothing else. On the second day, he roamed around looking at the place around him. And on the third day, he was also making noise to let the people in the hospital know that he too wanted to go out with the other dogs. When the narrator opened the door, when I opened the door, Tricky trotted. Trotted means run at a moderate pace with short steps. Out and was immediately engulfed by Joe. Engulfed means sweep over something so as to surround or cover it completely by Joe, the greyhound, and his friends. After rolling him over and thoroughly inspecting him, the dogs moved off down the garden. Tricky followed them, rolling slightly with his surplus fat. Later that day, I was present at feeding time. I watched while Tristan slopped the food into the bowls. There was the usual headlong rush followed by the sounds of high speed eating. Every dog knew that if he fell behind the others, he was liable to have some competition for the last part of his meal. Means, when the narrator opened the door, Tricky quickly came out and was surrounded by Joe, who was a greyhound, and his friends. Again, after snipping him for a moment, all of them left for the garden where Tricky followed them. Later in the evening, the narrator was present at the dinner time and was watching all of them, especially Tristan as he was slopping the food. All of them were eating with great speed because they knew that if they didn't finish quickly, then the other dog, after finishing their meal, would come to eat his meal. When they had finished, Tiki took a walk round the shining balls, licking. Licking means pass the tongue over something in order to taste, moisten, or clean it. Means chatna. Casually inside one or two of them. Next day, an extra bowl was put out for him, and I was pleased to see him jostling. Jostling means pushing, धक्का मुक्की करना, his way towards it. From then on, his progress was rapid. Rapid means quick. He had no medical treatment of any kind, but all day he ran about with the dogs, joining in their friendly scrimmage. Scrimmage means a confused struggle or fight. He discovered the joys of being bowled over, trampled on, and squashed. Trampled means tread on or crush, and crush. Squashed means flat, soft, or out of shape as a result of being crushed or squeezed with force. every few minutes. When everybody finished their food, Tricky went around looking at the shining balls and also licked a few bowls. And the very next day, an extra bowl was put for him, and the narrator was happy to see him running towards his ball. Then he started getting better really quick. He didn't require any medicine and started playing with the other dogs and the whole day. They all used to play with each other, bump into each other, walk over each other, and squash each other. He became an accepted member of the gang, an unlikely silky little object among the shaggy means long, thick, and unkempt crew, fighting like a tiger for his share at mealtime and hunting rats in the old hen house at night. He had never had such a time in his life. All the while, Mrs. Pumphrey hovered means remained poised, uncertainty in one place or between two states. Unexpectedly means feeling or showing worry or concern in the background, ringing a dozen times a day for the latest bulletins, means broadcast summary of news. I dozed the questions about whether his cushions were being turned regularly on his correct coat worn according to the weather, but I was able to tell her that the little fellow was out of danger and convulsing. Convulsing means recover one's health and strength over a period of time after an illness or medical treatment rapidly. All of the other dogs accepted him as a family member, although he was very different from others as he was very well taken care of by his owner and the others were not. He also used to fight for his meals and with his fellow dogs who were much larger in size than him. At night he would also hunt rats in the hen house. He was enjoying as he had never done such things before. All this while, Mrs. Pumphrey used to call more than 12 times a day to inquire about Tricky. Mr. Harriot used to avoid questions about the coats, beds, etc. But he told her that Tricky was doing very good and was recovering very fast. The word convulsing seemed to do something to Mrs. Pumphrey. She started to bring round fresh eggs, 2 dozen at a time to build up Tricky's strength. For a happy period, my partners and I had 2 eggs each for breakfast. But when the bottles of wine began to arrive, the real possibilities of the situation began to dawn on the household. It was to unleash Tricky's blood. Lunch became a ceremonial occasion with 2 glasses of wine before and several during the meal. Now she started sending when she came to know that Tricky was recovering and she wanted Tricky to recover fast. So she started sending 2 dozen eggs every day for him. But Mr. Harriot and his partners would have 2 eggs each for breakfast. Then, to improve the quality of blood, Mrs. Pumphrey started sending in bottles of wine. Then it became Mr. Harriot's habit to have 2 glasses of wine before lunch and a few along with it. We could hardly believe it when the brandy came to put a final edge on Tricky's constitution. For a few nights, the fine spirit was rolled around, inhaled, and reverently means with deep and solemn respect, drunk. They were days of deep content, starting well with the extra egg in the morning, improved and sustained by the midday wine, and finishing luxuriously round the fire with the brandy. Brandy, a strong alcoholic spirit distilled from wine or fermented fruit juice. It was a temptation. Temptation means attraction that was wrong or unwise to keep Tricky on as a permanent guest. But I knew Mrs. Pumphrey was suffering and after a fortnight felt compelled. Compelled means use of force. To phone and tell her that the little dog had recovered and was awaiting collection. Wait for an event. Mrs. Pumphrey started sending in brandy. At that time, Mr. Harriot was not able to believe that Mrs. Pumphrey actually wanted them to give brandy to Tricky. They shared it among us themselves. Some days, Mr. Harriot used to feel very happy as he would start his day with extra eggs. Then he would have a few glasses of wine in the afternoon and then ending the day with brandy in the evening. Because of all the things that were being sent for Tricky, Mr. Harriot was really tempted to keep him as a permanent guest at the surgery, means at the hospital. He really wanted that Tricky should stay with them forever, but then he realized that Mrs. Pumphrey, who was like a mother to Tricky, was really suffering and really wanted Tricky to come back soon. After 15 days, Tricky was ready to go back home, and Mrs. Harriot called up Mrs. Pumphrey to come and pick him up. Within minutes, about 30 feet of gleaming black metal drew up outside the surgery. This chauffeur is a person, a driver, employed to drive a private or a hired car. Opened the door and I could just make out the figure of Mrs. Pumphrey, almost lost in the interior. Her hands were tightly clasped. Clasped means grasp something tightly with one hand in front of her. Her lips trembled. Oh, Mr. Harriot, do tell me the truth. Is he really better? Yes, he is fine. There is no need for you to get out of the car. I will go and fetch him. I walked through the house into the garden. A mass of dogs were hurtling. Hurtling means move or cause to move at high speed, typically in an uncontrolled manner, round and round the lawn, and in their midst, ear flapping, tail waving, was the little golden figure of Tricky. In 2 weeks, he had been transformed into a lithe. It means thin, supple, and graceful, hard muscled animal. He was keeping up well with the pack, stretching out in great bounds, his chest almost brushing the ground. In few seconds, uh, within a few minutes, a long black car came outside. When the chauffeur opened the door, Mrs. Pumphrey was sitting inside, really nervous as well as excited. She was asking him with a nervousness in her voice that was Tricky really better too, which the doctor replied positively. Means he said, yes, he is really doing well. Then Mr. Harriot went inside to get quick. When Mr. Harriot went to garden behind the house, he saw all the dogs moving around in the garden and Tricky was sitting between them. He had recovered wonderfully in 2 weeks. He was looking much healthier, playing with the other dogs, and his chest was touching the ground. He had become a good muscular dog within 2 weeks. I carried him back along the passage to the front of the house. The chauffeur was still holding the car door open, and when Tricky saw his mistress, he took off from my arms in a tremendous leap and sailed into Mrs. Pumphrey's lap. She gave a startled means feeling or showing sudden shock or alarm. Ooh, and then had to defend herself as he swarmed Miss Boo somewhere in large numbers over her, licking her face and barking. During the excitement, I helped the chauffeur to bring out the beds, toys, cushions, coats, bowls, none of which had been used. As the car moved away, Mrs. Pumphrey leaned out of the window. Tears shone in her eyes, her lips trembled. Oh, Mr. Harriot, she cried, how can I ever thank you? This is a triumph over surgery. When Mr. Harriot took Tricky to the front of the house, he saw that the chauffeur was still holding the door of the car. As soon as Tricky saw his mother like mistress, he was overjoyed. He ran away and jumped into the lap of Mrs. Pumphrey and started licking her face, barking In excitement, while all this was happening, the chauffeur and Mr. Harriot got all his stuff out to the car, which had not been used during the treatment in the last 14 days. When Mrs. Pumphrey was leaving, she leaned out of the window and said to Mr. Harriot with tears of joy in her eyes that she could not thank him enough for what he had done. This is a triumph of surgery, means that the treatment that was given to Tricky had been successful, and she was very grateful to Mr. Harriot. Students, this is all. I hope you all have understood, and thank you for watching the video.